Alright there guys, thanks for tuning in again. This is Red Tail Ray. Very busy, and I just wanted to do a quick little video on a hack that I just did today. So for my work, sometimes, actually a good chunk of the time, I'm doing abrasive blasting. I'll give you a little walk around here. We use a big compressor and this sandblaster. It's a ginormous sandblaster. I drew that. We call it the peg. And what we do, we sandblast these pipes, these big 20 footers, sometimes 10 footers. Go away, there we go. Sometimes 10 footers. And after we sandblast them, we paint them so they look like that. Anyways, anybody who might work in abrasives, they're just sandblasting for a living, industrial stuff. Whether it be welds like me or other things. I know I had another buddy who did abrasive blasting. I can't remember the name of the company right now, but down in southern Minnesota. Anyways, I have the Nova 3 from RPB sandblasting protective helmet. It's got the little flippy screens you can take off. This is what it basically looks like. This screen goes on there. This has protective rip-off covers that you can peel when they do get blasted. But inside the helmet, I always found that these ear pads, these side pads, the inside's actually very nice. For your forehead and the top pad and the back head, and just like a hard hat in the back of this, there's an adjustable ratchet to tighten onto your head. But these side pieces that go in your ears, they're not protective enough to do any kind of sound canceling. And as much fun as it would be to put in my skull candies, I found out that really hurts because they stick out just enough where they'll get pushed into my eardrums or pushed into the parts of my ear where it just hurts. And so for a while I tried to use some wireds because they got a much smaller profile. The red ones, for whatever reason, are just absolute crap. These are the cheapest of the cheap. And the white ones work, but they don't stick in my ears that well like these newer versions. And so that was just garbage too. And then you're dealing with fighting wires and this and that. So what I ended up doing today, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, is I got the cheapest pair of Bluetooth headphones that I could get. I'm not sure. Let me pull that out of the way. And I stuck them underneath the pad. And I just taped it in place. And the tape's not holding that well, obviously, because I'm messing it around. But I taped it in place. I thought about it too. I tried taping them the sides to these parts for the ratchet. That just didn't work. I needed a little bit more movement and flexibility. That way too, the ratchets can go up and down, and you can move these around. You got to basically put it on like a motorcycle helmet now too, where you got to hold these off to the side so you can fit your head and you don't flop your ears over. But this works out great because now it's a Bluetooth connected speaker, and I should have got a better set that have like the noise canceling in them, but these work fine for what it is. Now I can actually take phone calls and talk to people. Obviously not all that well because that thing's so super loud and blowing. You'd be really surprised on how loud that thing is. But now I can listen to music comfortably without those things. And then when I'm on the forklift or driving around the other things, I pop in the skull candies because I do actually love these Sesh Evo 3s. Very nice for a budget earbud. When you're out sandblasting, sometimes 4 at a time, sometimes a dozen in a day. You're out sandblasting all day, and you see that's what all this. I call this my black sand beach. I'm dreaming of vacations. This is all black sand that comes out of that blaster. So when you're out doing this all day, every day, it can get quite tedious if you can't listen to some music at least and turn out some of that without using foam earplugs. Tune out some of that noise and some of that annoyance. So it's just a quick hack for any of you guys that have even helmets like this or something very similar. Get yourself a set of Bluetooth earmuffs and take out the side pieces and put these in instead. I am super happy with just a quick little hack I thought I'd share, because that's what I do here on the Red Tail Ray channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video.